Nice. Oh boy, here we go. I'm live. Folks, I'm live right now. This is live television. It is February 17th, 2026. It's Tuesday at 7:43 a.m. My name is Nick Mark George, and you're watching Sports in 60, where the 60 doesn't stand for minutes or seconds. It's just catchy. I love the name Sports in 60. My head looks pretty freaking big on this. So here's the plan. Here's the deal. I want to talk about sports, specifically the games and rate game, specifically college basketball. Last night we had two games on the slate, two games that you could rate and rate game. There's more games on the slate, but the games that actually make it onto rate game, it's a combination of things. Power five is auto in plus Mountain West plus A10. And then in addition to that, any picks that the creators of Rate Game on Rate Game, any games that they think are worthy of our time, they will add to the slate. So last night, those were really the only two that were worthy outside of the conferences listed. And yeah, there was no, so the NBA was off because All-Star weekend was Sunday night. Obviously, no football anymore. There's Olympics going on, but we don't have Olympics in hockey. Sorry, we don't have Olympics in rate game yet. We're starting with hockey tomorrow, and then baseball is obviously off season. Basically, all major sport. This is like a tough stretch if you're a sports fan, if you're a diehard, except for college basketball. College basketball owns the airwaves right now, which is great because this is one of the best college basketball seasons we've seen in recent memory. And last night was an incredible game between Iowa State and Houston. Iowa State, number 2 team in the nation. Sorry, taking on the number 2 team in the nation in the Houston Cougars. Coach Sampson trying to get them back to a Final Four appearance. I'm looking at this game right now, 9.0. Don't have any Houston fans that rated it yet, but 2 Iowa State fans gave it a 9-1. So this is one of those games that was in the rarefied air of a 9 or better. There's been 23 of them up to this point in the season, which is that's a lot. And this was the 24th, so 59 people have rated this game already, which is a lot. Oh, you're not even seeing my screen. See, folks, this is why I'm doing this right now, because I'm not good at this yet. Okay, here we go. So hopefully now you can see this, and I wonder what this looks like. Okay, yep, I remember now. So you guys can see me in the corner, and then you can also see my screen over here. Got it. Okay. So 59 fans rated this game so far. It is 7:47 a.m. That's a lot. The most rated college game ever for the regular season on Rate Game is Duke UNC a couple weeks ago, the buzzer beater. And I think that's at like 81. $85 now. Wow. Okay. And that was a 9-4. Game was insane. That shot was awesome. So yeah, 85. And then this one is what? 59. I mean, yeah, that's all. I mean, we'll probably get 10 to 15 more, depending on how many, let's say, new folks sign up and or power users come back. That's really good. Last year at this time for a game like this, if we cracked 20, I would be thrilled. So, shout out to fix the tab slowing your browser. This tab is using extra resources. Well, that's YouTube's tab. That's the live streaming tab. What am I supposed to do? Maybe just stop sharing. Okay. YouTube said to end the stream because I'm using too much resources. YouTube said the YouTube stream is using too many resources, so I should end the stream. I think that's a nice way of them saying, dude, you suck. Oh man. So where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, shout out to all the creators. Shout out to Cole Adams. Shout out to Ryan Hammer. Ryan Hammer was there, obviously. How could I forget? So Ryan Hammer, I think he's been like on a road trip of sorts. I think he's been in Iowa State for at least the weekend, and I think he was there obviously for this game last night. Incredible game. I saw he was like a couple rows off the court and was getting incredible footage of Lipsy, who, by the way, has an incredible one of the best nicknames I've heard in a long time in college basketball. Lipsy Hustle. Guy's the smallest guy on the court, and he's just outworking people for rebounds. Got that last crucial offensive rebound to basically seal the game when Houston had a chance. I mean, they missed the free throw. You got to get that board. Iowa State just wanted it more. Huge comeback, huge win at home. And I actually didn't leave the TV on long enough to see if they stormed the court, but I don't think they did, which is good because they're the number 5 ranked team. It's like you've been there before, even though they really haven't, right? Has Iowa State been this good? Number 5? I feel like that's high. I feel like I remember them being really good maybe a couple years ago. Maybe I'm making that up. I was going to say, Well, I got to figure out how to get information like that quicker so I can avoid scenarios like this where there's just dead air and I'm talking to know about nothing, and it's just me not doing anything valuable, which is talking. We'll get there, folks. This is why I'm doing this now on the 17th of February, because I'm not good at it, but I'll get better as time goes on. That's a promise. That's a promise. Maybe that's why, because my hat is crooked. I look like a little goofy here. Okay. So to the show. So we had that as a 9-0. That was obviously your top rated game. And then the only other game last night was Duke versus Syracuse at Cameron Indoor. And I just, they almost doubled them up, folks. It's a shame. I mean, have they been good since Boeheim left the program? Like, I know that they got Melo's kid. I'm just looking at their stuff. Oh, I mean, I want to be able to share, but I feel like I'm going to get that little notification anyway. I'll do it. Okay, so they beat SMU. Oh, you know what? I take it back. Q's is not like terrible. They're competitive. They just got the brakes blown off last night. My goodness. I don't know if they're going 22 fans on Syracuse, 6.4 all time. It's the most rated game they've ever been a part of. Last night. that's that's how it works on Rate Game. If you are going up against a big program, no matter the sport, then you're going to get a lot of ratings. Duke's one of the most rated teams of all time in college, I think. Let me see. Also, as you can tell by now, there's no plan for this show. It's just me talking because I'm trying to figure out what's going to work here. So I apologize. Bear with me. Also, no one's going to see this. It doesn't seem like, or that you'll see it maybe, but it won't be in the app. So my vision is to eventually, when I'm good enough, when I'm able to talk without interruption at the camera confidently for more than 5 minutes, more than 10 minutes in a row, then the idea or the goal is to then link this stream in the app on the home screen so that it's basically like a lead-in show to the morning. You wake up, I've recorded this or I've went live talking about last night's games, hopefully integrating and incorporating aspects of the community. You just got to trust the process, folks. I got it all up in here. It's just I got to get it out. I got to do it enough times and then we'll see what happens, but I'm confident. The point I was trying to make. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I wanted to see the breakdown of who's the most rated team. And it's Duke. Wow, look at that. So obviously the longer that you go in March Madness, the more ratings you're going to get. But I'm not surprised at all that Duke has the most. I think they also have the most college basketball. They have the most fans in college basketball. Let me see here. Oh wow, Michigan. Michigan and Ohio State. Wow. Big Ten shows out. Okay. Devils number 3. Purdue. Michigan State. Indiana. I love that. Hoosiers. Great movie. Talk about a program, just a college that is a university that's just absolutely peaking right now. I wonder what their NIL pipeline looks like. I wonder how much Cubes gives them. I love that he was on record saying, "I give them enough." And my only ask is that they win. Love that. Shout out Evans Picks, another creator, just spreading the good word about Rate Game. Shout out Flame Raptor Raven. Miracle on Ice was added secretly last night, and we're going to make it a TBT, which will be officially dropped this Thursday to align with the Olympics. So stay tuned for that. And let's see what else here. How do I know how long I've been on? 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not good. It's not something I would watch yet, but it's getting there. Also, I'm trying to figure out like the optimal. Yeah, you see that flex? Look at that. Oh man, it's so weird. But practice. I just need to practice. All right, so let's see. How do I close this out? There's 114 days left to the World Cup. This is the place for all the World Cup games. We're going to rate every single game in the World Cup. Before that though, there's a couple of games. There's like 6 teams that we don't know yet. 6 countries that we don't know yet because there's playoffs that I believe are coming in March. So, oh yeah. All right, so let's kind of lay this out. So, I was saying this in an email the other day to someone I was reaching out to, cold emailing saying like this is the year of the international tournament. It really is because we have the Olympics right now. Then we have the World Baseball Classic next 2 weeks starts. That rolls into baseball, that rolls into the NBA finals, that then rolls into the World Cup. So you have in the span of 6 months you have the Olympics international, World Baseball Classic international, World Cup, World international, which is incredible. And so time is now, man. The time is now. We need people on Rate Game. We need to spread the word. That's why I'm here. That's the purpose of this is to make a show that is about the sports games that we rate together on Rate Game. That's it. Very simple. 114 days left until June 9th, which is the opening day of the World Cup. My name is Nick Mark George. Have a great day. Rate some games. I'll see you tomorrow.